moment ago, but I think it was unlisted. Either that or no one was interested in watching, which might be the case in this live stream as well. Wow, jet lag. I just wanted to talk to you about NAMM and see what it is that I should be checking out. I've got to pack my bag, like my gear for the actual event. I'm in a hotel room in Anaheim. Hello, we have one person watching, so I am live this time. Good. I also don't know how to use this vertical live on YouTube, so this is my first time, and it's been a while since I've been live, so I could be making mistakes. Also, I'm not nervous, but I certainly am out of practice with the old live thing. Alex, howdy, Mason Faves, hi, great, it is working. Yeah, I'm just getting ready for NAMM. Hello, Victor. Haven't you got things to edit? No, because I haven't shot anything yet. This is my hotel room. I'm in Anaheim. That is my reserve bed. That is my actual bed over there. Because, you know, every guitar geek needs a reserve bed. I generally have beds for putting gear on. And if you ever do anything like this, then I recommend you have 2 beds because you need a spare bed to put all your stuff on. Yeah, I guess I'll show you outside as well. By the way, is this microphone working? Like, if I walk over here, does it still work? Can you still hear me? Because I'm also testing this mic. Like, does it sound like I've walked away from the phone, or did nothing change? Let me know in the chat, please. I see a lot of guitars and amps on the bed already from NAMM. I was there yesterday, as you know. I'm a couple of days early. Wireless mic is good. Fantastic. Thank you, Alex. Couple of days early because it takes a while to get over the jet lag for me because I talk funny when I'm tired, such as now. It is 8:20 in the morning, and this is pre-breakfast burrito Andy. So this is what I look like before I have a breakfast burrito. And Victor, yes, that is a Hollyland mic, you absolute nerd. It is the M2. This is not sponsored or anything. This is the M2, and what's his name? Marcus. What's his name? Not MK. MKH. Marcus. Him. He has one, and if it's good enough for him, then it's good enough for me. But then the day after I bought it, they released a smaller version, which you're probably seeing all over YouTube, or probably not. You probably see guitar stuff. I see things like cameras and microphones and well, stuff from the 80s and 90s movies. Thank you, Victor. Marcus, is that how you pronounce it? MKBHD, that's the one. Yeah, the guy that knows a lot about tech. So there is a point to this stream. Number 1, I have a giveaway that I'm running with Sweetwater. You can win a PRS SE-NF3 in orange with a maple fretboard. It is one of the funnest looking guitars I've ever seen, and I am going to actually get to play one at something. I can't say when or where yet, but I am going to get to play one soon. So this is a guitar I've not actually played, so I have no idea if it's any good, but you can win one, and to win it, there's a link you have to click, and that's going to be in every NAMM video that I release. Isn't it, Victor? Victor's in the chat, by the way. He's going to be editing all the NAMM stuff. So he's also going to be on the other side of the clock, I think, depending on where you are in the world. So Amanda, for example, and I'm assuming that you're in Canada, which I was in 2 days ago, because I flew to Canada from Vienna, and then from Canada into Los Angeles. And yeah, so my brain still isn't working because of the jet lag. Hello, Sean. So live stream. Sweetwater guitar giveaway, NF3, orange, maple neck. Yeah, click the link. There is actually a link you can click in this video, in the video description, but I don't know how that works, and I don't want you to leave the live stream. Cheers, by the way. Amanda is in Canada. Well, I was there. I was the closest I've ever been to you Monday. What day is it today? Wednesday. The day before yesterday. Educational and fun. It is a decent looking guitar, Bill. You're right. Yeah, vote Pedro, Aaron. I love when people write that stuff as if they think they're the first person to write that. It makes me laugh. Not that one. I'm not picking on you, Aaron, but generally, this guy looks like Napoleon Dynamite. Oh, really? Are you also aware that I look like my mum? Funny that, and my dad, I guess. Weird. It's almost as if, 50-50. Steve Cassidy, hello. It is NAMM-ish. It is Media Day today. And Media Day is when they invite people like me to go in and talk to people like you. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to a Martin guitar party, which I assume I'm going to get a free guitar. I mean, I assume you walk through the door and they go, there's your D28, thank you very much. Or was it D45 you wanted? All right, sorry. Everyone gets one of those. I'm actually wanting a D18E, like Kurt Cobain's, but I don't think that's going to happen. Force yourself to visit a few nylon string guitar booths, please. Crystal Bell. I'm actually getting into nylon string guitars. It's super weird. I've got one from Cordoba and one from Ortega, and it feels like grown-up guitar all of a sudden. It really does feel weird. So the reason I haven't released the videos yet is that I'm actually learning how to play nylon string guitar. It is, and as I tell people who don't play guitar, they're not the same instrument. There's transferable skills, of course, many transferable skills, but it's a different instrument. I'm going to say the difference between percussion and drums, or maybe not so divided, but something like that. Valeria, hello. Thank you for moderating the chat. By the way, Amanda, thank you for moderating the chat as well. Make sure you behave, else these two will raise the banhammer. They won't. They're really nice, but they could. And Sarang is here as well, number 3. Wonderful. And Victor, I think Victor's moderator as well. I don't know. Maybe he is. I don't think Victor should be moderator. That's far too much power. What am I looking most to seeing at NAMM, someone asked. In fact, I've got a chat filter on top messages. Sorry. I didn't know it did that. Hello, Marcus from Omaha. All the producers. Oh, we're all together. Oh, nice. Yes, Victor's going to be busy. What am I looking forward to seeing at NAMM? The people. The people of NAMM are generally the best bit because it's the intangible. Like I was with Ryan yesterday and Brian, and we just went to Best Buy to get a cable, and it was one of the best things I've done in recent times because, first of all, Ryan's a good friend. Secondly, he knows what it's like to live like me, and I know what it's like to live like him, or fairly close. And yeah, it's just nice to share time with someone who's equally as nuts. And I got to kiss Brian as well. Will there be a review on the Best Buy cable? Should we do it now, Steve? Shall we do it now? No, we shan't, because I can't find it. Here it is. It is an RJ45 Cat6 to USB 3 with a braided cable. This is aluminium with some plastic ends. This also, oh, that's unobtainium, and it's got insignia written on it, which, as we know, is the sign of quality. Stiffness, 7 out of 10. Length, more than you need. And durability, wow, that's going to last for ages, I assume. Yeah. Also, it's going to plug into my iPhone as well, so I could have live streamed this via cable. Wireless is great, but cable is where it's at if you want stability. There you go. Hope that was okay, Steve. Yeah, so that's what I'm looking forward to at NAMM, the people. But I know you mean gear. I'm really looking forward to going to see Marshall. So to answer your question as well, Sarang, yes, I've had Marshall booked in for some time. I'm also going to the Marshall event, and fingers crossed, I'm going to meet Tom Morello and the Nova Twins. And I assume Nita Strauss as well, because I'm going to be hanging out with someone who knows Nita. If you know, you know. Does it have a balanced output? I bloody hope so. Yeah, so Victor, we're not talking too much about that cable, okay? Victor's going to give no more details away. But yes, that is true. Victor knows too much and shall say no more. What else? I'm going to, all right, I can tell you. It's not, is it secret? I can't tell you. It is secret. But let's put it this way. I might also be meeting a man who was very famous for playing a Strat and then switched to another company who made a Strat for him. I'm going to a Fender event. That is tomorrow. Tonight is also Taylor. So this is Media Day. So it's Martin and then Taylor. So two amazing guitar brands in one day. Daniel is here, Dr. Dan. Not here, but he's in Anaheim, and he's just texted me asking me if I want to go to the beach. Working hard or hardly working, Dan? Yeah. No, I'd much rather hang out with you, of course, than go to Venice Beach and sit in the sun. Dan's here, so I'm going to do even more Ibanez content. I mean, I've already covered Ibanez in Germany, and then I went to Birmingham in the UK to cover it again. And why not? You know, best things come in threes. I'm going to be covering more Ibanez at this year's NAMM. There's going to be something that I haven't seen yet. And what else? I'm just going to bring up my schedule because I've scheduled so much. I've got a different appointment every half an hour. And if I make 80% of them, I'm going to be happy. Will you also visit Norman's Rare Guitars? Is that near here? I mean, I'm without car, so it's in Los Angeles. I had no idea, you know. Possibly. I'd love to. I think I might be going guitar shopping on Sunday because NAMM is only Thursday, Friday, Saturday this year. And Sunday was supposed to be beach day, but the weather's going to be bad. So Dan's going now, and I might join him later. But I've got to go. I'm waiting to get hungry because I had a burrito last night for dinner, supper. I ate it in the bed over there. And I'm waiting to get hungry from a breakfast burrito. Alex Zielinski, hello from Grieskirchen. Servus, Alex. Alex, he lives near me, or I live near him. And Alex is an amazing guitar player and writes good music as well. And we need to go for that coffee soon, mate. I know I keep flaking on you there, but I get to hang out in outdated hotel rooms instead. Yeah, 𝗦𝗨𝗢𝗪, it is a 2-hour drive. It's quite far. I will go if other people want to come with me and if it's open on a Sunday. It's not. It's closed on Sunday. It's only open Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. Okay, I will not be going to Norman's Rare Guitars. That's why they're rare. They're only open 3 days a week. Can't have them. Not if you come on a Sunday. The trolley. You mean the Creation Station Mark 8, Gary O'Neill. The Creation Station is doing fine. Some parts went missing in transit, and they were found, thankfully. What else? I've got some parts here in the hotel room, and I was using this time to actually pack the bag and pack the cases with all the gear, because if I lift you up, you'll see on the floor behind me is the case that should be packed, but on the floor is the stuff that I've just taken out of the case because for flying reasons, I can't put the power banks, the many, many power banks in that bag case. Will there be any new clones? That's the burning question. If you mean clones, then yeah, of course. If you mean clones, I don't know. I mean, I already met Brian yesterday, who looks a lot like Ryan, and so the answer is yes to that as well. Vintage Ibanez is cool already as a vintage. But you mean my Rocket Roll? I love that guitar so much. I couldn't bring it with me, but I did bring a guitar. Let's do a little guessing game. Right. Let's see if you can spot the guitar in my hotel room. Is it here? is it here? So let's play hotter and colder. Let's see if this works. If you want to go that way, just give the video a like, maybe? No. Let me know if you want to go, that's my right, and that's my left, which I think is the opposite to you. So yeah. You want to go that way, Valeria? Okay, let's go that way. Let me just unplug the power. Let's try and find it. And Tajima will be there, by the way. Tajima. Water. Electrolyte. Emergency Pop-Tarts. Throat stuff, for obvious reasons. Back roll, because, you know, ouch. Spare bracelets, because you never know. All my money. Fancy bottle. My rubbish bin, sorry. Is it here? Another bin. They love bins in America. Just check I haven't left anything out there, shouldn't. Oh no, you saw my toothbrush. Yeah, there's an iron. I'm so happy about that. I emailed the hotel to check they had one. Don't want creases. Right, it's not over there, Valeria. Not in the bed. It looks like there's someone in that bed. Dan, wake up! It's not here. Oh, tell them why I have an iron. I have an iron because I was a touring musician for a long time. And here's a tip. Thank you, Art Vandela. I will answer that question in a moment. Vandelay, probably, actually. If you're in a hotel room and you don't have the option to cook food, but you want something warm, you place an iron upside down and lay a Pop-Tart on it, and it will kind of toast that Pop-Tart. But leave it in the foil, otherwise you get a messy iron. And no, David Owen, it's not from my hair. That would take a long time. Each individual strand, although less strands than there used to be. What was the super chat? The new colors from Reverend, are you excited about? I have an appointment with Reverend on, check this out, Thursday or Friday at 10. I have an appointment with Reverend, and I'm going to talk to the wonderful man that is Ken, and we're going to go through all the new colors. So I want to see them in person before I make a decision. But I am very excited about Reverend guitars, and every time I'm excited about Reverend guitars, I think they're superb. I've never owned one. My friend Jürgen has one. As far as I know, he loves it because he's very picky. And yeah, can I like stuff? Oh, I can. Yes, so Reverend guitars, definitely going to answer that question during NAMM. Reverend's on Friday. Thank you, Victor. Yes, so you eat your Pop-Tarts raw? You mad person. To be fair, I ate one raw and I ate one, no, to be honest, I ate one raw and 3 toasted, ironed. Are you a fan of the Valiton Hot-On Sonic Kick stuff? I am. I think the Sonic Cake pedals are hit and miss. Also, the quality is not great all the time. And I mean, they're cheap clones of things, and there are several points in the pedals where it doesn't sound great, but the pedal will sound generally good at some point. The digital stuff I like. The Hot Tone stuff I've never actually played, so I'm going to do that this NAMM trip. Victor's had one Pop-Tart your entire life. I'm going to send you some Pop-Tarts, Victor. I'll bring you some back. I'll give them at Gear Street or something. They're not great, but after the burrito last night, I wanted something sweet. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. Definitely need some sponsorship money from Pop-Tart now. It was a mistake, but they were staring at me, and I was fully satisfied by the burrito. I was greedy. Anyway, we were playing a game about Find the Guitar. Do you think it's on the bed or not on the bed? Let me know. On the bed, not on the bed. On the bed. I'll answer the what flavor whilst we're doing that. The flavor is Brown sugar cinnamon, frosted brown sugar cinnamon. That was, I think, $6. Not on the bed. Correct, Sarang. It is not on the bed. It's over here. No. Cables and stuff. That is the stuff that I'll be using, and this is a brace in case my back gives out. I don't expect it to, but that's the age I've got to these days. I'm just going to give it away, and you guys are going to go freaking over this. I haven't seen it since I flew with it, but believe it or not, and we're unboxing it live or uncasing it, it's in there. This is a foldable guitar, and this is the first time I've seen it since I put it in the case in Austria. And I'm going to have to put it on the real bed, the actual bed, to fold it together. It's called the 𝗬𝗎𝗪, and I was sent it a few months ago. I've been playing it at a few. I've never shown it before because I really wanted to test it before I made a video. And all you do is you flip that round. Hang on. There's a little bolt on the back. So you undo that little bolt. So it's aluminium here and wood. And you plunk. Come on. It's hard to do with one hand. Hang on, if I can flick it. Ah, I flicked it. Oh, cool. Oh, new superpower unlocked. Then you put the bolt in, like so. Oh, that's gone. No, I've buggered it up. I caught the string under the bridge. Totally my fault. Hang on. That happened a few times with the G string. Right, flick. Do the flick. So there's the bridge. They're all sitting on the saddles now. Lock that back into position. I think that's pretty close to being in tune. Hang on. Coffee machine. Oh, that's not bad, is it? Considering that's come all the way from Austria to Los Angeles and then Anaheim in a suitcase, no guitar case or anything. I think it's brilliant. It's a bit, excuse me, trying to do a live stream. Loud traffic. It's a bit Marty McFly from Back to the Future, you know, the Fernandez he plays, and it looks ridiculously tiny on me. To answer your question about the scale length, I don't know. I genuinely have no idea. Finally, a travel guitar put to use. Exactly. See, this is the point. And I could have made a video about this months ago, or yeah, probably months ago. But I really want to make sure that you guys get a review of things that actually make sense, you know? So why not 𝗬𝗎𝗪? There we are. 𝗬𝗎𝗪𝗢𝗪.com, but you can just Google 𝗬𝗎𝗪, which is there. I don't know if am I backwards, by the way? The pin on my shirt is the microphone that I'm using. And I don't know much about the company, if I'm honest. But I think that I have the 𝗬𝗎𝗪 Pro, but there's the 𝗬𝗎𝗪 Basic, which is $550, and I think that's damn fine. Let's see if it'll show me the scale. The scale length is 24 3/4, so it's a Gibson scale length. Alnico 2 humbucker, volume and tone. Yeah, humbucker that you can't split, which I think it would be cool if you could split it. Yeah, 500 for the standard model. Of course, they sent me the prettier looking one because it's going to be on camera. Mark Scott, hello, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. I also love having a channel. I don't love my channel. That would be too self-centered of me, but I do love having it and the opportunities it gives me. A real travel guitar lets you play guitar while sitting next to someone on public transport. Well, I could do that. The tuners are down here. I need a tuning note. Guitar tuner video. Standard tuning. Am I logged in with the right account? Or I'm going to get some. Oh, there we go. It's got 60 million views. I actually have a tuner somewhere. Actually, this mic has noise reduction on it. So I'm not sure if you can hear anything apart from my voice. I can hang at your place. That's a very kind invitation, thank you. I'm a terrible house guest. I'm doing the tuning face. What? Oh. I've tuned that at the 7th fret. I thought that was a bit high. Things not to do in a live stream. Admit that you can't tune a guitar. In tune, and yeah, thank you, Victor. I think for 1,000, I think it's pretty. I mean, we'll do the proper review video at some point. And I'll plug it in, etc. But for 500 bucks, and the fact that I fitted that in that red suitcase, and I got to show the people in is it the TSA, the security people, like, what's that? I said, that's a guitar. The guy said, no, it isn't. I said, it is. He said, can you play it then? And it was on the X-ray. I said, well, I can do. He said, no, it's okay. But I got to see it on the X-ray, but he wouldn't let me take a photo of the X-ray. How do you feel about Best Choice Products electric guitars? I'm afraid Lead Sled, that I've never heard of them. Oh, wow. Dorius Lives. You've just become a member of the channel. You've just joined the channel. Thank you so much. By the way, if you've joined fairly lately, I'm doing a giveaway on all the NAMM videos. You can win a PRS SE-NF3 in orange with a maple neck, courtesy of Sweetwater. And yeah, all you have to do is enter. Here's the bit where you get upset. It's only possible if you live in the US. Sorry. Maybe Canada? I don't know. Yeah, but I'm going to be warming up and stuff on this. Warming up? Andy warms up? I do. I also have my little Katana Go somewhere. And I have my Mac, of course, so I can plug into the good old Tone X, or Toenail, as Victor and I have been calling it recently. I've just got to see, how do I warm up? Like this. Sorry. Oh, what a fool. How do I warm up? I mean, I could do a whole video on that would bomb, but this little finger, I broke it. Here's some backstory. I broke that when I was 9 or 10. 9-ish. And one of the reasons I play guitar is because of that finger, because they said I could squeeze I really dislocated it and snapped it. I could squeeze a ball for 6 months, which is boring. 6 months when you're 9 years old, that's a long time. That's like half of your life. Or I could learn to play an instrument. So I learned to play violin. And then I snapped a string in my face whilst tuning. And I thought, chuff that, I'm not having violin near my face again. So I thought I need an instrument that goes a little bit lower. And then I kind of always wanted to be a guitar player. Well, not always, but from Back to the Future, from seeing that around the age of 5, which I think is unsuitable for a 5-year-old thinking about it. But I always put playing guitar on a pedestal, like ultimate people play guitar. Like Brian May was my hero. And I never thought a normal person like me could ever play guitar. So I thought, well, why dream about just even playing it? And then, yeah. Now I play guitar. So my warm-up, sorry. This little finger, there was a reason. This little finger kind of does thing, and you might see when I play, guitar players tend to leave the little finger down anyway. Mine is not 100% cooperative. Bradley, hey, I recognize you from your picture. It's really small, but I see you. Hello from, oh, I'm going to mispronounce this, Mino? Mino? Minot? Mino? It could be my internet. It's hotel internet, so I'm amazed that I'm even here, you know? In fact, let's plug the phone back in so I don't run out of juice later on. Or I just feel my body needing the breakfast burrito. But to warm up, I generally do that 1, 2, 3, 4 on all the frets. That's the first thing I do. And I can do this without really looking or thinking, which is why I do it. Oh, am I back? My not. If you get an opportunity, would love a review of the 𝗬𝗢𝗨𝗥 guitar. Aaron Von J, please feel free to find an Instagram post of that guitar and tag me in it, and I will hopefully see that and then know what it is you're talking about, because I've never heard of that guitar, I'm afraid. LA, I'm just outside of LA in Anaheim, but internationally speaking, it's quite close. And yeah, it's fine. And I did post about the fires and everything, and I felt it necessary because I'm very happy to be here, and I'm really happy to be at NAMM, and I'm going to be meeting lots of people and seeing lots of cool guitars and stuff. I didn't want there to be friction between that and what I thought was going on here. And there's some bad stuff happening here, but I think that we should, my approach to it is to bring some joy. That's how I'm going to approach it. Yes. Kamikaze, hey, I'm a big fan. I'm planning on buying a guitar to learn. Is the Squier Stratocaster debut series good? Yes, I have one. I did a review on it. If you look on the channel, I think it's great. It would really benefit from making sure the one you get is well set up. So if you have a friend or something that plays guitar, maybe get them to take just a quick look at it, make sure everything's fine before you start off on the wrong foot, on the wrong way. It's definitely better than my first guitar, and that didn't stop me. So yes, the debut series is shockingly good. I'd love a video on your pick collection, by the way. Okay, that's doable. I have some pick reviews coming up, actually, but the pick that I'm using at the moment that I'm in love with is this from 𝗬𝗢𝗪 picks. I bought these a while ago, and I hold picks weird. You've probably seen in my videos that I don't hold them in the standard that way. I hold them like that, which is how Paul Gilbert holds his, which is just, you know, not. I didn't teach him, but I think he's probably saw me and I put it out of tune. Sorry. Picks wise, I also love the chicken picks, and I've got some other pick reviews coming up. I have some. There's one called Twist Pick, which is unbelievably twisted. And yeah, I'll do that. Oh, that's pretty good. What am I most looking forward to at NAMM? Giving Ryan Burke a big old slap round the beard. No, the people, as I said earlier, the people. And gear-wise, I'm looking forward to Fender and Nav and Marshall and Gibson being there. I'm looking forward to seeing stuff I haven't seen yet. Let me just bring up my schedule, and then I've really got to go and get that breakfast burrito. Will you be going to the Harley Benton booth? There is no Harley Benton booth at NAMM, as far as I know. If anyone knows different, please let me know. You want a headless Andy? That's brutal. I want a headless Andy. Yeah, it's not just a headless. This is a travel guitar. And I'm going to put it away. It's called the Easy Fold. Watch this. It's got a bolt at the back. You unscrew that. And then it fits in that suitcase, which was my carry-on. So hang on, I'll just put it back. This was my carry-on case. Zip that up. Done. I haven't spent a lot of time with it plugged in, actually, so I can't really comment on that yet. But so far, as a guitar that folds up, amazing. I've already put it away. Sorry, I'm too lazy to get it out. Yeah, the DC Junior from Harley Benton, cracking guitars, generally speaking. When they get it wrong, they get it really wrong because of the bridge setup. But most of them that I've played and heard of are right, and they're really right. Yeah, sometimes a bit too much distance between the pickup and the strings, so I've shimmed mine a little bit. Isn't a folding guitar solving one problem and introducing several others? No. Okay, I am going to get my breakfast burrito. What was I? Oh, my schedule. Looking forward to the most. I'll properly answer that question. Looking forward to the most is also Yvette Young. I'm hanging out with Yvette again. I absolutely love Yvette Young. She is a wonderful human being and a phenomenal musician, and we always have fun when we hang out. Oh yeah, meeting Jack White and interviewing him, should that happen. I'm quite looking forward to that. It should happen. It's in the schedule, but you know how these things are. I fully understand if Jack White doesn't have time for me. It will not be because he doesn't want to. It'll be because you know, he's Jack White and has stuff to do. But all things being well, you should have a Jack White interview on the channel within 48 hours, Victor. Yeah, so I'm going to get my breakfast burrito, but let me name one more thing that I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to going to the vintage guitars because they have some really interesting stuff again, and I love their price point. And then also Peavey. I mean, I'm looking forward to everything. I could read you the whole list, but Peavey this could be the year that Peavey turns it back around. Amanda, I will ask Jack White about the creative use of the kill switch. We're talking gear, not music, as in songs and stuff and bands, but that comes under the gear umbrella. Right, Michael Krass, I also wish that vintage guitars had better US distribution. I know that they're working on that. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure hanging out. And knowing that I can do this, this vertical live, and I've got this new little microphone that plugs directly into my phone, we can do this more often. I will... on the back-friendly guitars, I did see you, by the way. I will write that down. Hang on. I'll put it in my official notes. Back-friendly guitars. That's how much I want to answer that question. Back-friendly guitars, and I think it was couch guitars as well or something. That's a great question. And as a person with a dislocated disc, slipped disc, and several problems then again, yeah, I understand that. Okay, back-friendly guitars, great idea for a video, and I have lots of input for that. Also have the flip side, guitars that are unfriendly for people with backs. Okay, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I will be doing stuff on Instagram mostly for the next bit, but I'm going to try and cross-post stuff on the channel here as well. Yeah, I'm going to go burrito it right up. See you later. I don't know how to end this.